is the time for one of our most recently joined affiliate members, Allianz Partners, presenting an initiative that we have considered from UNWTO very groundbreaking, and that is highlighting as well the role of insurance companies in the tourism sector. Please, Mr. Fernando Barcenilla, Head of B2C and Digital of Allianz Partners, join us to explain us more about Allianz Partners ecosystem designed by and for travelers.
Well, thank you very much to all of you for being here, and thank you to the World Tourism Organization for having Allianz Partners here today to explain you the ecosystem that we have just recently created. So, just very quickly, for those of you that don't know who Allianz Partner is, we are a service and an insurance company, part of the Allianz company, and focus on 4 lines of business: the international health, assistance solutions for different industries, insurance products and services, and solutions for the automotive industry. So we are a true global company with presence in 41 countries and operating in 75 of them. So back of tourism. This is what we expected for 2020. After a hectic 2019, we expected to be a big party, but rather this is what we found, right? And the rest is history. We came back to figures of 1969. And the question that both travelers and the industry alike are asking ourselves now is when massive tourism is going to come back, and how is going to come back? What are the new challenges that we have in the tourism industry, and how insurance and service companies can protect our travelers before the travel, during the travel, and even after the travel. So for this, we have been monitoring the different figures. We have been monitoring our own data, take third-party data, and also recently have focus groups and interviews to over 3,000 travelers. And I want to present very quickly the results and how these results help us shape the ecosystem that we have just launched and I want to present here today. So the when. We believe that 2024 is going to be the year that we come back to 2019 figures, but obviously this depends on many factors of which we have very little control, right? So it's about the pandemic evolution and whether it's going to be other variants or not. The economic recovery, although family savings are on the rise, on high records, there are a lot of people that have lost their income or seen significantly reduced during the pandemic. Also, the gradual recovery of the business travel, right? Business travel might not recover completely to what we have experienced before. So it is a big player on how the recovery is going to be. And also the desire of travel. But I don't think this is going to be a problem, right? Everyone has a lot of trips in their bucket list and wants to visit many, many places. So when we talk about tourism, we can talk about the inbound tourism, those that we come, or those that outbound tourism, right? Like those to visit foreign travelers. I want to focus on those ones today to understand their needs and the new challenges. So what is going to happen in 2021 and 2022? So when we ask these travelers, real travelers, when do you expect to travel outside of Spain again? They say, well, only 30% 2021, but look at 2022, right? So by the end of 2022, 80% of the interviews, they think that they're going to travel overseas, that they're going to travel abroad. And that 12% are those that say, whenever I'm vaccinated. But in Spain and many other European countries, the whole population, or nearly the whole population, are going to be vaccinated within this year. So we really expect leisure travel to be back in 2022. We expect 2022 to be the year of the leisure travel, and we have really reasons and data to believe so. So what will you be your next destination? So really short term. Well, it's not a surprise. I'm going to stay within my country, whether it's mainline Spain or the islands or the countries, the nearby countries. But most important, what is going to be your criteria for selecting your next destination? And we see things like quarantines in the place where I'm going or when I have to come back. We see mobility restrictions, so daily life restrictions that are going to impact me during my destination, and things like health and safety and COVID situation in the destination country. When we focus on the main obstacles, again, it's pretty much the same, right? It's COVID, 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 COVID. But when we put together all the concerns, right? Not only the new ones, but the old ones that are still there, we see that some of the things that worry travelers are common to what they were before. So having an accident in my destination, becoming ill, not only for COVID, but just a different disease, right? So be positive in COVID, have access to the best health assistance services, and also we see that cancellation or delay of my flight has gained on importance for these travelers. We cannot forget how difficult it has been for the airline industry to really remain with flights, flight delays, and people want to have solutions for that. So we ask ourselves, how can we help? How can we help with this new situation, right? And the first thing that obviously is, well, travel insurance, right? Like it's what we've been doing, and it's going to be a very important part of the solution. We included all kind of COVID-19 coverages, very comprehensive ones, to give a response to all these needs. But and this is, if we see this graph here, we see how this is the conversion rates of the booking path of different airlines that we partner with, and we can see a clear trend, right? So that gives us a clear answer, like more travelers trust travel insurance as a protections for their trip. So it's not like it was the answer before, it's the answer more now, nowadays. But we wanted to go beyond insurance, and we wanted to help travelers to live unique and optimal experiences, not only by the insurance, but offering them other services, other protections before, during, and after their trip. And this is how and why we created Allies. So Allies is a digital ecosystem to help and to protect customers before, during, and even after the trip, where we integrate different services from different partners in this ecosystem to add extra value to travelers, not only for our customers, but visitors, users, and obviously customers of Allianz Partners. So we wanted to engage, differentiate, optimize, and reimagine how we interact with travelers. The insurance, basically our presence in the booking phase, right? Like you need an insurance, here it is. So we wanted to engage from the inspiration phase of the travel. So much before preparation, but from the inspiration to the post-trip. We wanted to forge lasting relationship with third-party companies to include their services and to create synergies between those services and our own insurance and services to add more value to our customers. We wanted to reimagine business model, not only offering insurance services, but also assistance services outside of insurance and other value-added services. And not only in a subscription model, but in a freemium model. So we're giving services for free to those that travel, and we hope to gain their trust, and so they become our clients. But we have services for those that are not yet our customers or are not yet traveling, but also to offer some of our services in an on-demand way. So you don't need to have an insurance with us to benefit from in case you need a service at a specific given time during your trip, you can have that services from us. So if we look at the traveler's journey from the inspiration phase to the booking, to the preparation of the trip, to the actual transportation and the destination where they really enjoy their trip, to the post-trip, we wanted to offer a set of services, integrating services from different partners in all these travel journeys and all these phases. So if we start by inspiration, in the Destination Explorer, we saw how important quarantine, vaccinations, PCRs, everything was to travelers nowadays. So in real time, I invite you to go to the platform afterwards. In real time, we give our visitors real-time information about entry requirements, COVID situation in destination, whether you need a PCR to enter the country, whether there's a quarantine, but also what affects your daily life at the destination. So whether you can go to the beach, you can go to a restaurant, there is a curfew, or you have to wear a mask. So all that, you have it in real time in Allies. So we also offer them a travel wallet. So it's not only that our registered users can put all their travel plans in one place and have it handy, but also enable us to activate travel alerts. So whether the situation in their destination country has changed significantly, well, before we told you you didn't need a PCR, but all of a sudden the country requires that. So we give them that kind of information. But also whether the flight has been canceled or delayed, we can inform them, and we can give them two different services. One is the free access to a lung area in the airport, so we make their wait more bearable, but also we offer them instant compensation for their cancel or delay flight, so they don't have to hassle with the airline and wait 2 months to receive their compensation. We give them instantly. And also during the trip, we give them digital access to care 24/7. So completely free, our travelers will have access to chat with a doctor in real time at any given time, but also to have a teleconsultation with a doctor in their own language. So these are just an example, and for time's sake, I cannot go through all of them. This is just an MVP that we have launched both in Spain and in Germany, that we want to enhance and to integrate more services and to roll it out to the different geographies where Allianz Partner is present. So please visit us, visit Allies, and register yourself, check out the services, use them for your next trip, and also in case you have services that you think could add value in this ecosystem, just please contact me and we could talk about it. Thank you very much once again, and have a great day.